catch you at the right time in the wrong place. We unsafe. 151 with no chase and no ice. Take away your life like 3 strikes. Yeah. Come on, chamber music. Fragile physique, accomplish more one day, and you can do it in a week. The X-Man Wolverine, one swing to make the cut clean.
Hey, what's up? It's your boy J-Rock, but you already know that. So you must be wondering, everybody buzzing about? Okay, well, I think we all know is that Disney and Fox deal that's going down. I heard it's a wrap already, pretty much. It just hasn't been official to the public, but expect the announcement any day now. So yeah, like I said, I heard that's already gonna go down. Let me know what you guys think about that, cause I have a kind of mixed feelings about it. Cause Fox is a station with balls. They be doing some risky shit. It be doing, it did The Simpsons, which is a cartoon with the type of material and jokes they have that other cartoons didn't do back then. Then they have Family Guy, American Dad. They have The Simpsons. I mean the Mirror Children's back in the day, where they make fun of feminists all the time. Like they did some stuff that wouldn't be exactly politically correct. My buzz, if I'm, I'm slurring my words or whatever, it's because I'm getting my drink on, drinking some pink. I believe that's how it's pronounced. I could be totally wrong. But anyways, yeah, usually when I make these videos, I'm sipping a little while I'm doing it. But, alright, so what we're talking about? Oh yeah, the Fox thing. So yeah, so I was worried about, like, for example, where Logan, they went rated R. With Deadpool, they went rated R, which was good. That's something I could never see, like, Disney doing. So they were taking the X-Men universe to interesting places. Their movies have been hit and miss with me. Some are good, some are not so good. But I like what they did with those two. Then they had that Gifted show, which is a play on X-Men as well, on Fox. And I think they were finally getting things done the right way. The Age of Apocalypse was kind of disappointing, but they were headed down the right path, and now it's going to Disney. And are they gonna make it the same as the Avengers movies? Like, I don't want every hero movie to have the same tone. You want variety. Every character is different. I like what they're doing with on Netflix with the Punisher. That was fresh, totally different, grounded like in reality. Things that really happen. I like that. I think Wolverine needs to be like that too. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. I know a lot of people are excited about because you get to play with more characters now. Would you like to just see them be thrown into the Marvel's universe, like with Avengers and everybody, or you want to reboot them, start them from the beginning, or let me know in the comment section what you guys think about this. Because me personally, I like to keep them separate, keep the X universe separate from the Avengers stuff. Maybe they could cross over later, but why not just start them on their own and let them do their own thing? To me, like I was thinking about this, how I would go about it, I will start with, obviously you start with X-Men #1 with the first movie. X-Men Part 1, I will start with the first issue where it's and also with the, I believe it's like issue 12 or something with Juggernaut. So I would make it basically it's Professor Xavier's, like as a child and all that, how he grew up with his stepbrother who Marco Kane, who's Juggernaut. And he kind of bullied him and stuff because he's bigger. And then he finds out he's a mutant. Like, you wouldn't start the movie right there because then it'll start too slow. You start out with an action scene, but you add that in there in the middle of the movie or whatever. You add that story. And I would make the main villain. I would make the main villain for the first movie. It would be Shadow King, right? So it'll start off where somehow he starts, you fill in the blanks where he starts the X-Men team. And then now they're going to fight Shadow King. He's like, oh, over here in Egypt or whatever, or no, where's it, in Africa? Oh, over here in Africa, there's this paranormal activities going on. So they go. He has the X-Men team. He forms it, whatever. They go there and they fight Shadow King, right? That would be pretty cool. And when he's there, you would have the scene where like Storm is like 16, 17, whatever. She's young, and she steals she gets caught stealing from Professor Xavier. That's how they introduce each other. So you have her in a very minor part where she just does that and that's it, right? She gets away. Whatever, she gets away. So that's why I would keep the first movie. And then part two, I would go, where I would go with part 2? I would go with a Gambit movie secondly. No, I would go secondly with a Weapon X movie. But title it Weapon X Wolverine or Wolverine Weapon X, whatever, right? Dropping Maverick and Sabretooth. I'll throw them in this movie, at least in the beginnings where Wolverine would be in the Weapon X lab. You will have those two characters in those tubes along with Wolverine. And I would also have okay, get this plot twist here. Would also have in one of those tubes have Omega Red and make him the villain. If you guys follow the Jim Lee run of X-Men, that's one of my favorite ones. That's kind of what introduced me to the title. You know what I'm talking about, that storyline where Omega Red gets introduced for the first time and he's part of the whole Weapon X project. So somehow Wolverine would get an main escape, so forth. You know, they fill in all those blanks, and Maverick also seems to escape, and then the government, whatever the Weapon X program, will be hunting them down, and Omega Red will be the villain helping them, right? Like he's the one that was successful or whatever, the one they could control, or maybe they can't control, whatever. That's up to them. But he becomes the villain, and they'll be like trying to find out their memories, what happened to them before the program, who were they before. Like in the book, it shows that he's trying to find out his memories. He doesn't know what happened before he became Wolverine. So you'll do all that. I think a good director will be like the guys from the Bourne Identity. I think Doug Liman, or the one from the Bourne Ultimatum. Either one, because that story is basically the same thing. It's secret soldiers and they can't remember their memories and so forth. So I think I would go with that. After that, I think I would go next with probably with Gambit movies. I know they were making the Gambit movie. I think he's a good character if handled correctly, which I think Disney would do. And okay, hear me out. Gambit would be a little tricky, right? So what I would do is, what do you guys think about it? Let me know what order you would like them to come out, and what do you think about that idea of still including him? Because Gambit's badass. I think he's one of my favorite X-Men characters, next to Wolverine's everybody's favorite. And next it will be either Gambit or Cable as second, as far as the guy characters, for me personally. On his storyline, I know in his first appearance, he's saving Storm because she was like a thief or whatever. So you would have that character from the first X-Men movie, where the actor that would play Storm that comes out pickpocketing Professor X will come out right here. She gets herself in some dilemma, right? Whatever, some type of problem, and Gambit will come and save the day, help her out, and it'll be kind of like those Jason Statham movies. What are they called? The Transporter, where he's always carrying a girl around, kind of saving her, getting out of trouble. But it turns out this one has like a lot of powers, right? Like, so that's how she'll be introduced. Like it'll be like in the first movie, it'll sow the seeds, if you will. And I think that would be interesting. Now the villain, that'll be weird, because I kind of feel like you would have to start with Mr. Sinister with him, because his origin, he wanted to control his powers because he was too powerful. So he went to Mr. Sinister, this doctor that knows it all, how to fix mutants supposedly. And if you do that, he tells her, "Oh look, we could cure you too, whatever." He goes because he wants the cure. And if they do that, he'll have the Marauders with him. So you would have Sabretooth, the same actor that would be on the Weapon X movie, at least in the beginning where they're in the tubes or whatever. Maybe he doesn't come on the movie after that at all, but you include him in this movie. You're like, oh, that's the guy that was over there in the Weapon X lab. And it turns out he went to also get rid of those powers to go back to normal. And, Mr. Sinister manipulates him, does what he does, that's his thing. And I guess, yeah, the rest of the plot, I guess I have to go back. I haven't read those books in a while, but you borrow from those issues from issue 266 and Gambit Origin. That's just a basic rundown, but then it's not getting too specific how my idea would be. But that's the villains. That's basically the characters I would introduce, and from there you go back to X-Men 2, then Wolverine, and so forth. I think in the X-Men 2, maybe in the Gambit one, they somehow at the end meet Professor X. And he's like, look, I can help you guys, whatever. And also in the Weapon X one, he would meet Professor X that says, look, I can help you get your memories. So he'll make cameos in both, so that when the next X-Men will be there, Storm will be already on the team. And maybe he includes Gambit and Wolverine. I don't know. What do you guys think? How would you follow that up? Let me know in the comment section. I'm interested to hear everybody's thoughts, because I know everybody's pumped up about what's gonna happen now that they got a new ownership with Disney and so forth. So let me know about all that good stuff. I'm interested to hear everybody's opinions, because everybody has one on this. Everybody's Some people are stoked about it. Some people don't like it. I'm somewhere in between. So yeah, that's all I wanted to put out there right now, and I'll check you guys out next time.